Good morning and welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Show. I'm Vic and welcome to the Sports Update Show, or the Daily Sports Update Show. Every morning at 7 o'clock Central European Time, so do join us, except for this Saturday. It's going to be at 6:30 Central European Time. Due to all that international rugby coming up, we're going to have the morning show a little bit early. I will remind you every morning this week so that you know that it's 6:30 on Saturday and not 7 as usual. Just to let you know, let's have a look at the topics today. Yeah, we're going to get, NFL, not a lot of NFL, but Major League Baseball, WNBA, rugby, sumo, football. We've got some cricket knocked in there as well, so don't worry. Let's have a look at the chat this morning. I didn't put out a poll this morning. We'll do one tomorrow. You got Danny, Tyrone, Daffy. I see a few boys from the military. Japanese contingent, konnichiwa. Fabrizio, ciao a tutti. Ciao, Fabrizio. Tommy the King, of course. Hail the King. Hunty, Hunty, I'm telling you, are you nervous for the weekend? Are you nervous for the weekend? I see Mandy's in there too. I see a lot of love for Liverpool. Not really. Looking good. Obviously, Vern's in the house, Dion's in the house, Belinda's in the house. Everybody looking forward to the rugby weekend. Take a sip of water, Vic. Your voice is going crazy. Was a long evening. I only got home early this morning, so bear with me. But while I was in the car, you listen to things. And my favorite dumbass, we'll get to him straight away, 1 second, because we're on our way to 93,000. So keep it up, guys, keep it up. But we've got to talk about my favorite dumbass. But first of all, I want to put out a statement. And then guess who this man is? This was a statement from somebody that I love dearly. Even the Springboks, the greatest scrum and maul and kick team in the world, have developed a spectacular running game. My throat's going crazy. With smaller, more agile and lightning fast backs being selected, the coaches, listen to this, the coaches deserve great credit in how they are moving the game forward. Now, what is wrong with my throat? When I heard that statement, I was listening to the radio, I heard that statement, and then when I heard who it was, I almost drove into a wall. I was driving my car. I thought, can't be. I almost had a heart attack while driving because it was this dumbass. I mean, the dumbest rugby pundit in the world, let's be honest, is all of a sudden praising the Springboks because he has had to handle so much shit, most probably, for his dumb comments about Rassie, that now all of a sudden, even the Springboks, even the Springboks, the greatest scrum, maul and kick team in the world, have developed a spectacular running game. My God, this dumbass, can't believe it. Can't believe this dumbass, honestly. Good morning, Vic. Liverpool won 2-1 yesterday. Yes, well done. You beat Southampton. You're the greatest football team ever. You can join Matt Williams. There you go. So Matt Williams is starting to see the light. Maybe at an old age you can actually develop still. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Let's move into the Major League Baseball. Jeez, my throat is killing me this morning. I just hope I'm not picking up a cold because that would kill my weekend. But let's have a look at this Major League Baseball. And it's hotting up there. I'm telling you, we're going into like the last few games. So the Nationals lost to the Braves 2-3. The Brewers lost to the Padres 7-0. The Rockies lost to the Mariners 4-3. The Twins beat the Rangers 4-1. The Mets beat the Cubs 9-7. The Red Sox beat the Blue Jays 4-1, so they're keeping their hopes of playoffs alive. The White Sox lost to the Yankees, and the Yankees have booked their spot. The Marlins beat the Phillies 6-5. The Pirates beat the Reds 4-2. The Tigers lost to the Guardians 5-2. The Rays got blanked 6-0 by the Orioles. The Astros, that's not a good loss for them. They lost 5-1 to the Athletics. They need wins to make the playoff. The Cardinals beat the Giants 9-8 in a tight one. The Dodgers lost again to the Diamondbacks 4-5. And the Kansas City Royals beat the Angels. So let's have a look what this means. This means a lot for your... let's have a look in the National League. So we have 6 teams that have booked their spot in the National League. It is the Brewers, the Phillies, the Dodgers, the Cubs, and the Padres. And New York, Cincinnati, the Arizona Diamondbacks, St. Louis, the Marlins, and San Francisco all got a chance. Yeah, thank God for that, Marnus. Change that name. There you go. I don't think the Giants and the Marlins are in the hunt, But we'll see. It's going to be interesting. Could the Mets get in there? That is a big question. Then in the National League, look, the Blue Jays are through. The Yankees and Mariners are in. And then it's a massive fight because you have 2-4. I'm not going down to Kansas City or to Texas, but I would say the Red Sox, the Guardians, the Tigers, and the Astros. 4 teams and only 3 places left. Somebody's missing out. I have a funny feeling could be the Guardians or the Red Sox. I can't see that. I can see the Lions and the Astros coming through at the end. Funnily enough, we had 157 games. So if I've got it right, we've got 5 games to go. Yeah, it's almost shaving time again. Maybe I won't shave until Man United's on top of the league. I could look like a caveman. Yeah. At least I have to shave. Other people just close the door and the wind blows their beard away. That's what happens. In the NFL, it has been confirmed. Well, let me put that out there. In the NFL, it's been confirmed. Joey Bosa out for the season. Not looking good there. Don't forget, on Thursday night, we do have the Seattle Seahawks against the Cardinals coming up. But let's move to the women and the WNBA. The Mercury beat the Lynx at 89-83. That's quite an upset for me. So that series is tied at 1-1. And then the Aces bounced back and spanked the Fever 90-68. So that's also tied 1-1. So both semifinals at 1-1. So it's looking very good there. Interesting. Very interesting there. I said I would do an WNBA finals game. So let's see. Then yesterday we did put out our sneak peek there for the Lions, for the URC. Go check that one out. And we did another one there for the Stormers. So check those 2 videos out. You will enjoy that. Today we're bringing out the Sharks and the Bulls are both coming out later today. One at 4 o'clock live and one at 6 o'clock Central European live. The Bulls are at 6. The Sharks are at 4. So join us for that. And in between, the DEFCON Rugby Show. Let's go over to Japan. Konnichiwa to all my Japanese friends there. And that is hotting up. And that is when 2 tribes go to war, I'd love to sing that song. Because Onosata and Hoshuro, they are heading on a collision course. The 2 Yokozunas are heading on a collision course. This is going to be epic. If they can keep on winning, that last bout of the weekend will be winner takes it all. The loser gets whatever all. There you go. So Takayasu beat Gonayama. Gonayama having a terrible tournament. Yes, we can't, look, before I go on to the Sumo. Yes, Monas. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, DEFCON. Tuesday, prediction show. Because there's not always that much rugby news on a Tuesday. So we've done it like that. Because we're putting out a lot of shows at the moment. And me and Vern do have family. And we're still not professional or anything like that. That'll come maybe one day. But let's go. Takayasu beat Gonayama 0-10. Maegashira 3. I don't think for very long. I think you've been relegated, my friend. Okuyo, he lost to Oneshiki. Oneshiki doing well as well. He is 8-2. Watataka Kage lost to Horodomi. Look, both of them in the midfield. They're not fighting for the championship for the Tokyo Basho this year. Kota Sakura still in the hunt. He beat Kirashima, so he's at 7-3. Onosato beat Koto Shohu. Koto Shohu is the guy that won the last tournament. He's only at 2-8 now. He's finding life difficult. Onosato up to 9-1, and then Wata Motohura, he lost to Hoshuro 10. So Hoshuro is 10-0. There is a Sumo update show coming out tonight. Tonight, Vern's putting out a new one to keep you up to date on all that Sumo information. I'm just going to tell you what's coming up today. I mean, Onosato takes on Takayasu. That should be good. Kirashima will face Horoshu. So I think they both win. Kota Sakura and Wakamoto Hura. That should be a good one. Tight one against 2 good wrestlers. The Oseki against the Maegashira 4. Then Wakataka Kage, the Sekiwake against the Maegashira 5, Koto Shohu. Koto Shohu definitely needs a win to kind of solidify his position there in that division. Shodai is doing well, 8-2 against Oneshiki. That should be a very good bout. And Tamawashi against Gonayama, does anybody really care? They've both been terrible. Tomorrow, Vic. Okay. Time out, update. Vern is bringing out the Sumo tomorrow. Yes, because he is doing FC Freiburg against FC Basel tonight. That should be good. So that was your thing. Don't forget, our prediction show came out yesterday for week 6 in the Premier League. Check that out. It's going to be an interesting week 6. Can Man United win 2 games in a row in the Premier League? I don't think they've done that for a year. Jeez, that's so sad. That is so sad when I say that. Oh, if I wasn't such a positive group, I go into a deep depression here. They haven't won 2 on the bounce for a year. But let's get into some football news here quickly. So yesterday there was a few games still in Spain. Athletic Club Bilbao. I like that club. I like the whole philosophy behind it. They drew 1-1 to Girona. Espanyol and Valencia drew 2-2. Real Madrid beat Levante with a stunning goal from Vinicius Jr. 4-1. And Villarreal beat Sevilla. Cricket match. Well then, good luck. Win. Make sure that you score some runs, get some wickets. Good luck, Marnus. Good luck. Then football. It was the Carabao Cup, the second round. The big boys have entered it. Some big boys are out already. Don't want to mention any names. Wigan Athletic lost to Wycombe Wanderers 2-0. Wolverhampton can win a football game. They beat Everton 2-0. So maybe the cup is their thing. Wrexham, yes, Ryan Reynolds and McIlvaney, I think that's the other guy's name, doing really well there. 2-0 against Reading, and Liverpool scraping past Southampton. The dumbass of the day definitely comes from Liverpool. Got to be Ekitike. On a yellow card, scores a goal, takes off his shirt, gets a second yellow card, and he misses the game against Crystal Palace from the weekend. Go Palace. There we go. Then there was some more. Brighton didn't bugger around. They beat Barnsley 6-0. Cardiff beat Burnley 2-1. Fulham passed Cambridge 1-0. And Chelsea scraped past Lincoln City. It's not the car, not a navigator, just Lincoln City 2-1. Then a little bit of Portuguese football there. Benfica and Rio Ave drew 1-1 in the Italian Coppa d'Italia. Buongiorno tutti. There you go. Calgary beat Frosinone 4-1. Udinese beat Palermo 2-1. And AC Milan beat Lecce 3-0. So good luck to them. Like I mentioned tonight, it is the Euroleague, and it is SC Freiburg against FC Basel. Why are we doing a niche game like that? Well, first of all, FC Basel is kind of our hometown. Not a fan of theirs, not me, but Vern and Ryan like FC Basel a lot, and so they're going to do that. And it is a derby. It is kind of like an Europa League derby, because between Basel and Freiburg, I think there's only like about 40 or 50 kilometers max. So it's basically a derby here. It's funny, Basel have 2 derbies in a row, because the next one they got against Stuttgart, that's just around the corner as well. So Vern and them will be doing that one as well. So it is Freiburg against Basel at 8:45 this evening. Join Vern and Ryan. I know Noah's going to be in there, because I did see he was in there this morning already, I think. Was it this morning, or was yesterday morning? All right. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well done. And let's have a look at that. And then last but not least, we'll get into a little bit of cricket. Yes, Sri Lanka and Pakistan faced off yesterday in that they got that Asia Cup going on with India. And Pakistan won by 5 wickets with 12 balls left. Sri Lanka made 133 of their 20 overs, and Pakistan replied with 138 after 18 overs. Let's have a look. Alfredi took 3 wickets, Talat took 2 wickets, Roof took 2 wickets for Pakistan. Who batted well there for the Sri Lankans? It's got to be Kimendu Mendis. He had 50 runs. On the other side, Pakistan, nothing to write about. No one, but good game, and it looks like another clash of India-Pakistan heading to the finals here in this one. Yeah, so that's the morning show. All done. Don't forget, if you want to play in our tip game that we are doing there on the Premier League predictions, send us an email running down the bottom of the screen per now. And I'm in such shock this morning. I'm in such shock that this dumbass has actually seen the light. He has seen the light. Well done, you dumbass. Yes, you have come around and you have realized that there's only one rugby team. I mean, that's all the praise that the Springboks got. But I mean, obviously Australia is greater, and the referee screwed them over in the last game. I mean, you know, crying. I mean, the only person that screwed you over were your players. I mean, New Zealand's not good. Matt Williams, I mean, you know, I don't know. Are you actually Australian, or are you kind of half Irish now? Yeah. But that's the morning show. Let me not get into a rant or anything like that. See you guys at 4 o'clock Central European time for the sneak peek of the Sharks. 5 o'clock Central European time for our DEFCON Rugby show, and 6 o'clock Central European time for our sneak peek of the Mighty Bulls. There you go. Guys, have a wonderful morning. See you later. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.